Hey everybody, it's Roleplay. I hope everyone's had a good week. And hope you all are staying safe out there. So, my Thursday and Friday haven't been too bad. Admittedly, I guess always now, unfortunately, for better or for worse, a little tiring, but not too bad. My Thursday evening, actually, I did want to try to do some Unity stuff, but I was just super tired that day. Super tired that night. I'm not sure why. I did have to do some makeup work, actually, for my workplace, so basically spent my night trying to do a little extra work, and that was about it, really. Friday, nothing too special, just another work day. Just got to just take care of some stuff, and that was about it. And hey, Makura, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So, overall, it hasn't been too bad here. Just another work week, and glad for the weekend, to be honest. Speaking of that, actually, something I actually didn't realize, and I know it's kind of silly, but I actually didn't realize how freaking cold it was this week. I did feel the chill in my at my place. I felt some chills every now and then, the kind of chills that you get when it's a really cold day. But actually, I hadn't really set foot outside, with the exception of maybe at the beginning of this week, because there was a report for possible snow for a little bit. But that said, for almost this entire week, literally, I actually wasn't aware of how cold it was. I didn't look up the weather reports. I didn't see any weather. I didn't pay attention to my phone's weather function. It was literally just I felt some really cold chills. So oh, that's kind of cold. And then finally, only yesterday, I decided to actually look it up, and it's oh geez. So snow is actually expected over the weekend, which I'm not sure if it's gonna happen or not, but if it is, it won't be too bad. Ignorance is bliss. Maybe. Ignorance can be bliss, but I'll admit, I would still much rather know the truth about things instead of leave behind in ignorance. I don't want to be Cypher from the Matrix. I'll admit, I don't think I like to be Cypher from the Matrix. I want to know the truth. Show me the truth of it. I'd rather know the truth than live a lie kind of thing. It's funny, I think there was actually some philosophy about that, is it, maximizing I forgot what the names were, but it was maximizing happiness, but would you be willing to do that in exchange for not knowing the truth kind of thing? Completely forgot what I don't remember the names of the philosophies off the top of my head, but I remember there was a friend of mine showed me an interesting video of it, and they made the argument properly, which I liked. But beyond that, as always, hey everybody, my name is Roleplay. I am a chill variety streamer, and everyone, welcome to the stream. Please come in, please make yourselves comfortable, and we will get started shortly. We'll get started in about maybe 6 minutes, actually, folks. Whew. Dang, I'm kind of worn out today, actually. It's not going to stop me from streaming, don't get me wrong, but feeling a little more tired than I usually do, so to speak, I guess. So some habits that I did change this week actually is beginning of this week now. Excuse me. I'm not drinking as much coffee as I used to. So I think Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays I've swapped out coffee for some tea, and it's doing its job. I'm not as tired on those days as I am later on, so tea's definitely helping out for me. And I think it's been a little bit better for me, actually. Coffee definitely amps me up some. In addition, let's see. Not much else, not much really, just it's been kind of quiet. I will say though that I did kind of get absorbed into the for those who don't know, here in the States, there's been a very interesting stock battle going on between, in regards to the GameStop stock and Wall Street Bets, and I've just been keeping track of that. And wow, it's kind of crazy what's been going on because of it. it's kind of unfortunate too because it's kind of crazy seeing some of the stuff that was coming out from it. Like, let me just leave it at that. If anyone wants to check it out, feel free to check it up. Just type in GameStop stock and you'll likely find it really quickly. Otherwise, it's a lot of Wall Street Bets shenanigans, and that was a very fun, very crazy read and very crazy observation of how things are going. But yeah, all in all, on my end, roleplay had a fairly quiet week. Or at least last 2 days. Kind of unfortunate, because I did want to do some hobby stuff on yesterday if I could, but... Ooh, I don't know, it was just a little... I was a little worn out after the work was done, so, oh well. Speaking of, actually, something that I am gonna I need to try, I think, is I'm gonna try to wake up earlier. So my work days, on my work days, usually I kind of have the privilege of being able to get up late, but it's kind of, I get up late and I leave late, or I go off the clock late. So what I'm gonna try to do though is I'm gonna see if I can wake up earlier. So I wake up earlier, I start earlier, I get off of work earlier, and maybe I'll have more time to like do some hobby stuff, like, or do some chores and stuff like that. So that's certainly something I'd like to try. It's felt like this week has been a little longer than it needed to be. Not necessarily a terrible thing, but admittedly a little bit annoying, I feel. Until then, as always, everybody, I hope you all are doing all right wherever you are. You all are taking care of yourselves and staying safe. I'm doing that as well on my end. Also, maybe part of the reason why it's felt like a little bit long, it's because actually, everybody, just to keep track of time, next week is February. We are going into February next week. Kind of crazy how much time has passed already, right? We're already 1 month into 2021. Since I mentioned it, actually, as well, I kind of wish I could enjoy snow like I did when I was younger. I mean, seeing the snow from outside my window is not bad. It's very nice to see, to be honest. Just like all the white blanketing the world, and it sounds so quiet and peaceful. Like, that's super nice, and I like it. But it just feels so different when compared to like 10, 20 years ago for me. Like snow, like when there was snow, it meant snow day, so the school was closed. But also it meant like, hey, let's go outside, let's run around in the snow, and let's find some hills or something so we can go sledding and stuff like that. Like, that was always fun. Real quick, if you don't mind a little delay, folks. So I remember actually when I was younger at my parents' house, there were these hills on either side of the block that I lived. And it was always fun just going down those on a sled that we had. And these were pretty deep. And on one of them actually, it was a fairly steep hill too. So that was always a fun ride. The way that this one was, that it was kind of at the end of like a watershed. Like whenever there was a heavy rain, if you look outside at my parents' house, you usually see like the water runoff going to this area. And because it usually carried a lot of debris with it, like we're talking like twigs, leaves, sometimes branches, or like whatever else comes out of various pipes in the water. Like, it's kind of like a little ditch. Like, you usually see that little stream like swell up. And because of the way what I call the watershed, it's like set up, there's a concrete structure that I think was designed to prevent a lot of the debris from easily getting in. That tends to get blocked. So it becomes flooded with water. It becomes like a little pond when rain tends to be heavy. That area, when it's dry, like there's no water or anything, it's completely drained out. All the water goes draining out through an outlet and to wherever it needs to go. So it was this area in the winter when it was blanketed in snow. That's where we usually went sledding. And they were very fun times. I remember too, actually, a few years after my first time going down that hill, actually, apparently some kids figured out how to make a little ramp. Like, it's nothing special. It's like a speed bump. It was kind of like a speed bump, but that was super fun to go off of too. Like, you're just going down the sled really fast down the hillside, and there's a little bump. So you try to steer towards it, or you make sure before you go down you're aligned with it, and then you go off it, and you're airborne for like 2 seconds, then bang, back onto the ground, and sledding on back to the bottom of the hill. That was always fun. I don't remember if anybody actually like fell off the sled when that happened though. I'm sure there were a couple who did, unfortunately, because, you know, you land, and sometimes people don't have a good grip, or it's a little harder than expected, so you go tumbling off and rolling down the hill before your sled does. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. A little roleplay reminiscence. Let's jump into Bug Fables. That's what we're all here for, right? Let's check out Bug Fables. Alright, let me get this set up, and we'll get right to it, folks. So part of the reason I was thinking it might just be Bug Fables tonight, it's because of how long I might be playing it and how long I think Hades requires for a run. And frankly, if I'm doing I'll admit for Hades, I'd like to do more than one run if I can. But it's all right. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with things. Anyway, Bug Fables is about set up. I'll get the visual up in a little bit, and everybody, let's get right back to it. Still a very fun game, by the way. I'm really enjoying it. Also just loving how much it reminds me of Paper Mario. Can't go wrong with that. Oh hey, Aria's now in the title. She's at the very right. That's cool. Alright, got my controller. Oh, hold on. Okay. Ooh, that might be a little loud. Alright, just a moment, folks. Alright, buddy. Here we go. Let us resume to where we were last. We had the second artifact, and we are supposed to go back to, we were asked to go back to, Queen Elizabeth II. Come visit me sometime in the future. What have you got to say, Kabu? Goddess Venus is so nice for someone of her status. No kidding. Elizabeth II could learn a bit from her. Maybe we should bring the Queen to visit. That will probably be difficult, I imagine. And we're not willing to put in the extra effort to make it happen. Aww. Aww. Leaf is just like, no, we're not doing that. Just straight up saying no, that is not happening. Okay. Before we go, by the way, there was one other area I did want to check out that we were blocked off from. Let's see if we can do something now. I don't think so, but I do want to take a look. There was one area full of like thorny vines and stuff. I'm still kind of surprised that Venus actually didn't turn out to be a bad person, or at least like a major antagonist. She conveyed that like super well, but no, turned out she was kind of okay actually. kind of like Makuro. I think it was kind of like what you said, kind of like a Greek god. Not necessarily good, not necessarily evil, but could be extremely petty. Yeah. Oh, as an aside, I never did test this, but what happens if I fall in here? Do I take damage? Nope, just a reset back to here. Okay. All right, so shoot, where was it? There was definitely one area that I could go. I wanted to go see because there was a room there or something. Oh shoot, where was it? Hold up, folks. It might be a little bit. I do want to revisit this area a little. Some. I think it was this one. Yeah, here we are. Okay. I'm guessing we still can't go there. Okay. I also just realized / remembered the Greek god thing is an appropriate metaphor because her name is also Venus. I mean, sure, it's the Roman name, but Greco-Roman, what have you. Oh yeah, and of course Hades. We can't forget Hades. As an aside, folks, I'm also doing laundry at the moment, so I might take a break in about an hour or so to like take care of that, but it should be a short break. Anyway, so that area there was a place that we couldn't really get to. Alright, so if you can't really do anything here, that's fine. Yeah, because the way it is right now is that the mushroom can't really do anything. It's just gonna bounce us. It's gonna bounce us back, like so. I guess we'll have to come back here later then. If there's a secret, then I'm not sure of it right now. Till then, let's head on back. We have 136 berries. That's not bad at all. Oh. Let's save, actually, real quick. Alright. Hey, Team Snake Mouth! Ugh. We drank too much juice last night, so we couldn't get moving. We couldn't even watch the last ceremony. But we heard you made it into the hills. I assume you found the artifact? That's right. I'm so jealous. That's 2 important artifacts you snagged from everyone else. Great job. We should head back to the Ant Kingdom at once. The Queen will be very pleased. We're doing great. Come now, V. Let's go to the Ant Kingdom. We will go ahead to notify the Queen and prepare an audience. If you don't want to walk all the way back, you should go through the Ant tunnels. There should be one just outside the settlement. Don't leave the Queen waiting. Hey, Arya. You met Venus, didn't you? She sent me a request to keep the Golden Hills entrance open for you. You must have done very well to receive her approval. An acolyte, huh? It's so unusual to see someone so deep into their faith. Well, of all places, the Golden Settlement worships a very specific goddess. And it's worked out pretty good for them. Indeed. It's not too uncommon to see devout followers around. Every place has a different culture, huh? Yep. And honestly, Leaf, we should learn to respect all the different cultures. Surprisingly difficult lesson to learn sometimes. Alright, so let's see. We got 3 hard seeds, a fried egg, and a... Hang on. You can try tossing it at an enemy. Alright, we're gonna buy some stuff before we go. Alright, Sorry, I'm not interested in buying stuff. If I were to, I'd go out of business. Please consider purchasing something instead. Check out what I have to offer. Wow, okay. Like, all of a sudden, just a change in demeanor. Like, sorry, I'm not interested in your junk. Like, wow. Alright. Actually, wait. Let's drop up some heart seeds. And you know what? Why don't we do the fried egg and glazed honey for now? Like, as an extra, as extras. Alright. Let's do some cooking. Alright, this is all just prep work. Alright, just one more honey drop and one more aphid egg. Actually, you know what? Out of curiosity, let's try Heartseed and Aphid Dew. Let's see if we get anything. Roasted berries. A plate of roasted berries, family serving. Restores 2 HP to the party. Oh, that is good. That's not bad. I want to try something. Well, let's try Aphid Dew first. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna try roasted berries with glazed honey. That sounds good, right? Come on, come on, come on. Something good, please. That sounds like a good combo. Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. You can't combine roasted berries with glazed honey. That don't make sense to me. How does that make sense? Fine. All right, we got some room though, so let's see. Alright, so Heartseed and honey drop. Alright, let us return. Okay, actually before that, let's see. What were the quests again that we have? Meet me at a hearty breakfast, okay. Not sure what hearty breakfast is yet, but we'll figure it out. Tunnel down south, so I dropped my ball, okay. Oh, we forgot to talk with him, okay. Edel trusts you with this package. Make sure it reaches the diver at the and in Bulgaria's pier east from the association. Okay. Alright. Got it, got it. Then another trader here. Though we don't really need anything, so it's okay. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Sleep bomb. Drowsy cake. Alright. We're okay. Thank you, though. Permit verified. Welcome, explorers. Would you like to access the mines? Very well. Please talk to me if you ever decide to go. What exactly is that? We already talked about this. Yep. He's still trying to move that stone. Wait, hang on. I can do it. That little guy really does look like a tangy berry. We wonder why? I'm not little, and stop interrupting me. Besides, everyone looks like this where I come from. Is that so? Well, where are you from? The East. You've told us so, but whereabouts in the East? I don't know what that means. The East. I just walked to the left a lot, and got here. Oh dear, it's not too smart. Shut up, and let me work. You don't see Kabu get mad a lot. Let's just go. Hang on, can I open that? Ah, dang it, I can't. That's definitely a gateway of some kind, though. So wait, hang on. When we're talking the tunnels... Let's check out the mines. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, alright. It's not terrible. Great. From farmer to miner. Ugh, I wish I could just run a shop. The miners look cool. Way cooler than they need to. Might as well do their job in style. Should we work on our style more? Just what is the Legend up to with all these tunnels? It seems the Queen hopes to connect many parts of Bulgaria with these ant tunnels. It's gonna make clearing quests a breeze. Sure hope there's not an ulterior motive. Hint, hint. I mean, that's kind of worrisome. Like, I would be a little bit too, admittedly. One ant could have never done all this. That's the beauty of teamwork for you. Hey, what about you? Yeah. Okay, same as before. Stand back. If I hurt you swinging this thing, I'll get in trouble with the boss. Wait, these are like save crystals. Hey, you're the team that brought the artifact from Snake Mouth, aren't you? I'm the overseer here at the mines. We're digging tunnels across all of Bulgaria to make life easier for everyone. Currently, only explorers can use the mines we finished. We haven't opened them to the public yet. We do have someone out to open them, but she's probably slacking off. We're ahead of schedule already. I hope the Queen doesn't get mad at us again. Alright, so let's see. What's this one then? Whoa. I hate Metal Island. I'm not even gonna get paid enough to afford food there. Digging's gonna be easy. Setting the entrance with all that grass, though. Am I really the right one to dig at that scary place? The Defiant Root tunnel's coming along. I'm glad it'll be next to the B elevator. Is it a good idea to dig there? Hope it doesn't backfire. Alright, so I'm guessing they're still digging. That's what's going on here. All these worker ants. Whoa! Oh, that's cool. It takes us right out to the castle. Alright, hold on. Before we see the... Actually, you know what? No. Since we're here, let's go see the queen. Might as well since we're in the area. That's kind of worrisome, though, that it opens straight into this into the castle. That's kind of interesting. You'd think it'd be a security threat, to be honest. Anyway, let's go see the queen. Let's see what Her Majesty has been up to. Don't leave her waiting if you know what's best for you. The throne room hasn't changed, but the atmosphere is completely different. What do you mean? It's a bit somber. They cover some of the other queens, too. Bulgaria's history isn't perfect. It's a shame that there have been issues between the kingdoms. That'd be weird, going from full peace to nowadays. History can prove cruel. Aye, ain't that the truth? I kind of like I like Leaf's little insights here and there. It's one thing to make the queen wait, but us as well? Ah, you're here. Come now, the queen's waiting for us. Alright, hold on, let's see what they have to say. We should talk to the queen. Oh, alright, okay. Let's go talk to the queen. Oh, you've all come. I must say, you're just in time. Is that Mothava? It's really crowded. Those questions will have to wait. Tell us without further ado, Team Snakemouth. Have you found the artifact hidden in the Golden Hills? Yep, we're ready for that reward. Wonderful! This timing is simply impeccable. I must congratulate you for bringing this artifact to my care. This must be a sign of even more good things to come for the Ant Kingdom and Bulgaria. It was our honor, Your Highness. Zaryant, please collect the artifact and hand them their rewards. Hold on, Zaryant, like Zarya from Overwatch? As you command, my queen. Since her name is like Zaryant, I'm gonna try to mimic Zarya from Overwatch. Like, I feel like there's a little resemblance there. You have earned this, Team Snakemouth. Yay! Ooh, and 30 berries. Thanks again. The V-Bank keeps filling. Oh, may I take a look, as we discussed? Yes, make haste, Zaryant. Handle it with care, Professor. Of course. Oh, it's Neo. My mistake. I thought that was I completely forgot what Mothaba looked like. Alright, so that's Neo. Yes. Yes! My research held true. This tablet must contain information on how to find the everlasting sapling. What? But that's just a bunch of blue lines. Oh, V, that's where that mask you found in Snakemouth comes in. It really was a mask? I thought it was just a weird rock. So I was right. Don't boast, Kabu. Goddamn, Lee. Listen now, the mask is an interpreter. Through it, these lines morph into the Roach alphabet. Who cares? I cannot tell how it actually works, but the Roaches had such marvelous technology. I'm smitten. Wonderful. Very, very wonderful. We are making progress in finding the sapling. Finally. What do you need the everlasting sapling for? That is not for you to know. Shh. Just know that with it, my mother's dream will come true at last. Ilizant's dream? Professor, how long would it take you to decipher this tablet? Oh, it will be some time. Even with the mask, the runes are still in Roach script. Sorry. I see. Fret not, that leaves us with time to retrieve the other artifact. There's another one? My research indicates there are 3 artifacts. With the missing key, we can unlock the Everlasting Sapling. Then we're almost at the finish line. Yes, and with what we know, the key should be in the Bee Kingdom. Really? Long ago, before knowing of its real nature, they used it when building the honey factory's core. But I'm not sure if they will give it to us, because taking it out will shut down the whole thing. It will shut down the factory? But...
Do not worry, both of you. We have sent our envoys to the Bee Kingdom ever since you told us about the key. Finally, they have agreed to let us take it in exchange for materials to build a replacement. That is wonderful.
Oh joy! Then it won't cause them any trouble. So the job's trading these materials for the artifact? Precisely. That is your next mission. And luckily, a young bee joined your ranks recently. She'll be of great help in this mission.
V. Oh, right. Leaf gives no fucks.
Jeez, Team Snakemouth is on a roll, aren't they?
It's all fair game, Celia. We have our own tasks to excel at.
With that, you are all dismissed. Except Team Snakemouth and Team Celia. I wish to have a word with you. Well, I guess I'll be going now. I wish Maki was here. Now, I've kept you here to ask about the wasp situation. The professor has mentioned you all helped him when he was attacked. For that, you have my gratitude.
We are unworthy, Your Highness. We only did what any explorer ought to do. This is so cool.
It was worrying, though. They seem to know about the artifact somehow. And it is as I feared. We are running out of time.
You must all remain on guard and avoid the northern border with the Wasp Kingdom at all costs. Oh great, so there is a Wasp Kingdom too. Of course there is. As you wish, Your Highness.
To reach the Bee Kingdom, you must travel southeast from the Association and take the first north exit. With my permission, explorers may now cross the passage to the Lost Sands.
Be wary, however. The number of bandits in the Lost Sands has been increasing lately. Head straight to the Defiant Route as soon as possible to enter the Beehive. We will get it done, Your Highness. We will get it done, Your Highness. Uh-huh. Dismissed.
Factory inspection.
That being said, we do have some things to take care of first.
If you have time, perhaps you could check out the quest board in the plaza?
Try not to clear the mission too quickly, so we may catch up. No promises. Professor.
Kabu, Leaf, V. Thank you. I'll stay here and do my part. I hope it will be smooth sailing for you. Having V on your team must be a big help. Yeah. Definitely.
I'm so proud of Neo, the Queen's own trusted researcher. Kabu, you're making Neo blush over there. Oh. Head to the Bee Kingdom to the Lost Sands. The passage is on the east side of the Association. Zarian, the Royal Guard is truly an imposing figure. With a name like that, it's like it was decided from birth.
I mean, wasn't it? Ants are weird.
I'm not an expert, but she does seem quite different. Maybe it's genetics? We're probably better off not knowing. I feel like that's kind of a I don't think we should talk about this unless we want her to punch us in the face kind of conversation. You three, stop bothering the queen and go. And go.
Jeez.
Elysian the second.
You probably shouldn't keep staring.
Leave. She may not be perfect, but she's trying. Our respect is something she must earn, as did the late queen.
Okay, but stop staring before they jail us.
It's that fear which separates them.
That's...
I like Leaf. I like some of his insights and all. I've never been to the Hive. This is a good opportunity.
Uh-huh.
V, are you okay? I know you're not on the best terms, but...
Look, I don't want to talk about it right now, okay?
Well, if you don't want to talk about it,
there's something we want to discuss.
what's up?
Venus mentioned that our team got away from Steakmouth's deaths. Given the passage of time, they're most likely gone. But we can't help but think. Maybe their children are around. Do you follow? Oh, that's right. Your team can be around in spirit.
Leaf, you'd like to go look for them.
We're in the middle of a mission, so there's no rush. But if we ever find the time, no problem. We'll just find them as we go along.
Indeed. We'll keep our eyes open.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all. Let's get on with the mission.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
Oh dear.
Oh, folks, I think we're in for some rough times for V and Leaf coming soon. I'm getting the impression that V ran away from the Hive. Maybe it's kind of like V was supposed to be like a worker or something, and she just decided like, nope, I'm gonna do something else, and lo and behold, she left. While we're here though, let's see if we can take care of some quests. The castle is amazing, isn't it? Our ancestors built it, but I can't imagine where we would start if we need another anthill. Alright, so let's check out that quest board. Check it out! There are some new quests available for you. Drop my hat, hydration crisis, cable car, bodyguard, theater help wanted, and requesting assist. Interesting, alright. Alright, we'll take all of these again. So as we are going through each area, we'll try to complete the quest. Yep. We'll take all of them. Okay, so let's see. There was one quest I think that was something help for the theater, so let's go check it out. Library, discoveries, bestiary. Let's see. Oh, the Bogamity! I finally found such a talented bee actress, but my ensemble cast's fallen sick. Please, won't a team of at least 3 bugs help me salvage this play from the clutches of disaster? I pay well. Well, we happen to be a set of 3 bugs who can help, right? You're Todd, right? We've taken your request. Really? Did you find my ball in the tunnel? We're still working on it. Oh, darn. Please hurry. Mom be super mad if she finds out I lost it. Alright, we're gonna go back south for that in a little bit. Is there a crystal nearby here? Here we are. Just so I don't have to take them all again if something happens to me. Okay, so theater. What's this about? Chubsby. Hey, Chubby. V, you're going to participate? Miss Chubby, you're the actress mentioned in the post. A fierce eater and also a talented performer. It's nothing. You'll all do great. We just have to rehearse. No audition? NM's a bit desperate. We can start as soon as you are ready. Let's do it. Wait, V, you gotta be careful. V, watch out! What happened? Well, I think we're ready. People are coming in. I believe in you. Oh, god damn it, McCall. To be or not to be? That is indeed the question. God damn it. Hopefully that won't be misplaced faith. I still need to figure out my Leaf voice. Kabu is kind of a stoic warrior. Leaf is I think Leaf has to be a little more sarcastic, I think. A little more aloof, I guess. Anyway, let us do our best. This play carries a lot of people's efforts. And we're actually getting paid. Let's do this. God damn it, V. V, all you care about is the money. Oh, Buglet, you shine so brightly. Okay, so that was MM, okay. Hello, oh, Bugmeo, you dazzle me so. Hey, but why then must fate come between us? As much as I want to keep this going, we should probably just go. Gold digger, indeed. She wants that delicious honey. You ready to go? Oh god, what's gonna happen? Once upon a time, there laid a kingdom in a desert with an immense oasis. Travelers from all over the world wished to visit, for its clear water and its beautiful ruler. The princess would greet all who came with smiles and hospitality. It was so how an evil prince fell in love. I cannot leave my people. They are my pride and joy. They are my pride, my joy. Oh, how I wish for thee to make this easy. You have left me no choice. No, stop, stop! Halt, you fiend. You will sully the princess no longer. Yeah, give her back. She forgot her lines. We will stop you. Minions, get rid of these pests. We have places to be. Help me! Somebody save me! Alright, let's kick their butt. You freakish beasts, you dare stand between us and the princess? You chose poorly. Prepare yourself! I bet Leaf is a good actor. I think Leaf is actually it could be a really good actor. And I'm guessing we're gonna die if we fail this. So let's not die. Let's not do that. Alright, so you know what? Let's do this.
Curses! That villain escaped with the princess! Whatever shall we do now? How will we face the people?
We will get her back. After them.
The unlikely heroes left their beloved homeland behind, with the princess in their heart. The journey was long, and the desert unforgiving. Water. Oh gods, guide us to water. Do not complain. Our suffering is slim compared to what the princess faces.
I bet she's getting treated real nice. V, what are you doing?
Oh, bandits, we are in such trouble. Out of our way, scoundrels. We have no time for thee.
Yeah, or face my beamerang. I mean, blade. You should have come to the desert.
In such expensive clothes. Your greed knows no end. Prepare yourself! Alright, let's get some recon in. Darn, that flying thief keeps stealing my favorite snacks, and I can't reach him at all. Quick, team, we must defeat him before he uses them for himself. Alright, let's, you know what, let's get rid of him first. Can we freeze him? Got him. Ooh. Alright, V, what we got? What's your read on it?
It's a bandit. I'm not gonna let him get near our bag. No way. Maybe I'll just let Kabu take the hits while I throw my beamerang at him. Wait, what if they steal my beamerang? I hope I'm not worrying too much.
Alright, we got this, we got this. Oh, we need a little bit more, I think. Alright, we got this, we got this. Oh, sorry, music might be a little loud. Hang on, just a moment. Okay, just decrease it a little bit. Too strong.
Let's get out of here, boss.
We are saved. Honey.
It's our lucky day.
Eat quickly, for there is no time to celebrate. We must reach our liege with haste. Stifling heat and frigid nights were no match for the knight's spirit. They reached the prince's lair with fire in their eyes. And now, it was time to take back what they had lost.
Let me go already, you monster.
Even with all my riches, with the grandeur of my land, you would still reject me. Oh, the evil prince. He's so scary and imposing.
Hey, give the princess back.
You will pay for your crimes.
My knights, you've come to my aid.
Why? Why must fate work against me? Very well, I shall end thee, and take all I want by force. Alright, Leaf, what you got for us? Burglars. It's a shame how Bulgaria seems so unsafe these days. We won't show mercy. We'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Ooh. Pretty fast on the draw. Ooh. Pretty fast on the draw there. Can I freeze him? Yes, I can. You know, let's give Kabu our turn. Oh, he's got friends. Of course he's got friends. Got him. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Alright, now he's gone. Ow. We should be okay. To be on the safe side. Oh, we might need to take another hit. Oh no, we got it, okay. No, I can still fight. I will show you my true power. No, we are too drained from the fight. Is this the end for us? Hey, I can still fight. Ah! That is for kidnapping me, you cruel tyrant. Oh, my knights, I thank you for all you have done. In the name of my mother, the queen, I grant you the highest honors. To stay by my side as right-hand bugs, as restore our kingdom. It was all for you, princess. That was a pretty good play, to be honest. I knew I could count on ya. It went great. It went way better than great. I didn't really like my role, but I managed. It was super easy. Now, for payment. Right. Gold digger. V is a gold digger. Digging for that honey. It's a bit weird to be paying Team Snakemouth. Ooh, 30 berries, not bad. Thanks, Chubby. Honestly, a lot of people are asking for an encore. Guess I'll stay till they're bored. Oh, Chubby's an actress? It seems she holds many talents, aside from eating. If she's as good at acting as she's eating, she should be good. I'm guessing Chubby's actually a pretty good actress. I mean, I don't mean that sarcastically, but I mean in general, that was a pretty good performance. And she's probably skilled in various areas. I'm done here. If you want more deals in the future, meet me wherever the caravan travels to. Alright, so let's see. Okay, we took care of that. Let's see what we got. Indeed. A thespian indeed. Let's see. Who else? Alright, this is in the South of the Association. We need to see him again. Parts delivery. After the Snakemouth expedition, Leaf realized how much time had passed since being trapped by the spider. Venus gave Leaf some hope, mentioning how the rest of the scouts had managed to flee. Is Leaf's family still around? Family? Oh dear. I had a good time at the Golden Festival, but I dropped my hat somewhere. It was a gift from Mommy, and it made me confident. I really need it back. I'm in the Ant Kingdom's residential area. Aww. I overslept and get to pick up some supplies before my shift. If you could bring 3 clear water to the Golden Settlement's aphid farms, you'd really help me out. I need some peace and quiet so I can fix the cable car. Meet me in the area near the tunnel to the Ant Kingdom and be ready to rustle. Okay. Let's take care of the small stuff first. Oh wait, hang on. Let's save. Okay, so let's see. Actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's explore the southern area here real quick. So, one more time. It was south of here, right? Tunnel down south. Nope, not interested in a fight right now. Alright, this is where we fought off the wasps. Okay, so let's see. It's somewhere in here. Oh! Hang on. Can I... It might be in here. If I had to guess, it's gonna be in that room there. Yep. I'm gonna say it's in that room that we were passing by. Okay, so we can't complete this quest yet. I think that's what I'm getting from... That's the reading I'm getting from this. Although, to be sure... Might have to get into some fights, but it'll be okay. Ow! Oh. Oh dear. We should run. It seems we still took damage from that theater fight. Oh. Oh dear. I thought this was going to be like Paper Mario, where you had to tap A as fast as possible. We gotta go. Alright, let's get some rest. Or let's find a save crystal. Wait, doesn't a save crystal heal us? Alright, so we know that it's not down south, I think, so we'll revisit that later if we can. Nope, it does not. We need to actually sleep somewhere. Oh, hey, what's he got? What's he got? Hey, you're back. Let's see how you've been doing with that medal of mine. Good job, folks. You defeated that hardened Venus's guardian. Was it too challenging for you? You deserve a reward. Here, take this. Spiky bod medal. When blocking, Kabu will damage enemies that touch it. Oh, that is good. I'll take that. Oh, you've been on a roll. Beat Zasp too, eh? Here, take this as well. Break medal. Grants Leaf the break skill, which reduces an enemy's defense for 2 turns. I like that. Come back later when you bonk some extra hard heads with that metal, will ya? These are good. These are really good medals. I would like to have those. Alright, so anyway, why don't we get some healing in? We'll spend the night at the inn, look around, do some more quests, and then we will move on. Oh, customers, welcome. Want to sleep here tonight? It's 3 berries a bug, so 9 berries? Got that much? Really? Then please enjoy your stay. Your room is upstairs. She immediately perked up when we said yes. That's not how you do business. Come on, have a smile each time. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, and a complimentary honey. And hey, Dragon, good to see you. Hope you've been well. I think I remember the Zap Tap badge. It's been a little while since I played, but I can imagine what it does. Kabu. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Before we go to the residential area, why don't we go back to, we're gonna go back to the Golden Hills for a second, take care of those, the aphid stuff. How are we doing on inventory? We're not gonna have enough space for a clear water. It's okay, I have an idea. Go to the Golden Settlement? Yeah. So let's see. Let's store this honey drop. Okay, now we need 3 clear waters. And I believe it was at the aphid farm to our left. Ah, alright, cool. I gotcha, Dragon. Cockneils aren't only beautiful creatures, they come with many benefits. Many of the Bee Kingdom's clothing is dyed with their help. Alright, it was an aphid farm, right? Oh wait, I saw the exclamation point. Aphid! Alright, same old power plant stuff, okay. Hey, not many explorers around after the festival. Could it be you saw my request? Yep, 3 clear waters, right? You saved my abdomen if you fetch them for me. I'll tend to my other duties until then. I'm counting on you. Hey, did you bring me some clear water? You're the best. Do you have more? That's just what I need. Thanks for the help. No problem. Will this medal be a good enough reward? It's only caused me trouble. Heavy Sleeper. The equipped ally won't be waken up by attacks. Being asleep halves damage and heals more each. That sounds pretty good, actually. We do need a good nap, so it's fine. Thanks. Alright then, time to get back to work. Heavy Sleeper medal, that's not bad at all, actually. Have you lost something, or are you looking for something? Whatever it is, I can find it. Alright, hold up, let's see. Still got more to find. So you come. Want your fortune read, am I right? How did you... No? It's been foretold. Well, most things, I think.
Whoa, so you can see the future?
Parts of it, yeah. And I can show where stuff is to you, for a price. Humbug. I refuse to believe this.
Huh, why not? It'd be so useful.
If the future is set in stone, we don't control our fate. I simply disagree.
Kabu's not a fatalist. So you can hate stuff, Kabu. Kabu's no fatalist.
No need to argue. Just try my services. If it works, everyone wins. Sounds good to us.
Yeah, we can get lots of treasure.
It working is what worries me most.
So how's this work exactly?
Ah, I foresaw your arrival. Kinda. For a small fee, I can help you find what you need. Now, what could I find for you?
Just a moment, folks.
We're good here. I'll be waiting for our fated reunion.
So, Kabu's not a fatalist, like I said. He doesn't really believe in fate. I can definitely understand that. I can get behind that mentality.
Alright, so there was another dude that was close to the mine entrance, I think, right? Let's see.
Meet me in the area near the tunnel to the Ant Kingdom, and be ready to rustle. Is he talking about here? Oh dear, Ellie is so stressed nowadays.
Wait, you're Rebecca, right?
Hmm? Yes, my dear. Just a humble caretaker. You know her?
Yes. Rebecca, do you remember us? It's Leaf. We scouted Snakemouth Den.
Hmm?
Leaf.
I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember you. We must have met very long ago.
Curses.
Now, dear, it's no problem. We can be friends still, although I have little to offer.
No, it's not that. We'd be pleased to be friends.
Oh, wonderful. I don't get too many visitors. This must be fate.
We'll, come back. We're on a mission for now.
Come back soon, dear. It's good to see you again. You bring me some peace of mind. I worry about Ellie too much.
So Rebecca was around even in the early days? Yeah, she was taller, but dressed the same.
She's really stuck around. I've never met a bug so old.
Right here.
Sorry.
Really? I thought it was funny. Oh, you were serious. So Leaf is an old man. Is that what it is, or? I legitimately don't know. I'm guessing Leaf is kind of an old man. Not sure where the cable car guy is, though. Anyway, we'll get some more quests done for now.
Yeah, he is. I'm guessing it's the maybe it's kind of like when we found him in the spider cave, when we found him in Snake Mouth. Maybe it's like he went into hibernation, so it's kind of like he slept for a while, kind of thing. And kind of like Steve Rogers in Captain America, if I have my Captain America background correct, where he was like frozen for a while, and he moved forward like an era or two, but Captain America was still Captain America. He didn't age at all or anything. That's just my guess, anyway. Alright, this is where the cook was. This is where we can get some badges. Grants poisoning power to V's needle skills. We don't have needle skills, though. Poison resistance, not bad. Hard hit, raises enemy attack, but doubles berry reward. Perfect for an extra challenge. Nah, the metal, these are fine. Not yet. Not yet. We're not gonna do these guys just yet. So, what do you say? You just 50 berries to open an account with me. You know what? Sure, we'll try it. Actually, hold on. A bank, huh? Sounds like a good idea to open an account in case something happens to our berries. I don't know. I don't trust anyone else with my berries. What if they ran away after we give them a bunch? This bank is endorsed by the Ant Queen. We believe we used to have an account here ages ago. But we are sure they have terminated our account ages ago too. If not robbed in the game, it could also just be, I do lose berries by the look of it when I try to escape. So that could be a possibility. We'll use it though. Also, as an aside, I caught that Hollow Knight reference, V. I caught that. It's a very minor reference, but... So, what it is. This specific line. For those who do not know, in Hollow Knight, you can find... Minor spoilers. This is not a big story spoiler, but as a heads up, everybody, as a warning, there is someone in the game who does something very similar. She will steal your money after you deposit a specific amount, a specific sum. So just a heads up there. You will know who she is almost immediately. You will know. Anyway. Yeah, we'll open an account, sure. That will do nicely. Thank you. Your account is ready. Talk to me whenever you want to do an operation. This better pay itself off later. I'm guessing V is the type of person who feels much better holding on to her berries than giving it to somebody. Welcome. Oh, it's you. You have 0 berries in your account right now. What will it be? Very well. How much do you want to add to your balance? Alright, we'll start small for now. All done. Your balance is now 10 berries. Your berries are safe here. Come back anytime. Todd, come on, it's lunchtime. Muse. Muse? Aw, Mom, can't I play a bit longer? Sweetie, you need to eat. It'll give you all the power you need to play all day. I made you your favorite, a tasty, hearty breakfast. Whoa, thanks, Mom. Leaf? Who is Muse? That's... our wife. Oh. Your wife? But Leaf, that's... impossible. Then she's got to be your super mega granddaughter. V, you have a way with words. That's right. Isn't it great? You can meet up with your relatives. No, not at all. How can we face them like this? Lost to time, not even understanding ourselves. It can't be that bad. To them, we're just a stranger. If we're going to intrude on their life, we need to know the truth about what happened to us. We will help you, Leaf.
every step of this journey.
Yeah, and when you're ready, we can come back and meet them.
Thanks. Let's keep an eye out for clues. We can't ignore our mission, though. Let's keep going. Even so, we're glad to see them safe and happy. Oh, shit. Not yet. We are not ready to face them. Very well. Let's come back once we learn what happened in Snakemouth Den. Oh, damn.
Oh, you delivered it.
Ah, nice. Oh, that's cool to know about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Okay, that's good to know for the future. And now that you mention it, I know Majora's Mask had something similar. There was a bank in the game. For those who don't know, there's a bank in the game where you can deposit all your rupees or withdraw any, withdraw whatever rupees you have and you had deposited. The reason that was important is because when in Majora's Mask, when you restart the, when you return to the first day, you have 3 in-game days to complete. You have 3 in-game days, and when you return to the very first day, you lose everything. You lose all your disposable items. Basically, you lose all your arrows, your bombs, as well. You lose all your rupees. Somehow, for those who don't know, that bank that lets you keep your rupees. Like, for whatever reason, the banker remembers. The banker remembers everything about you. That was kind of crazy, but yeah, just a minor bit there. Anyway, as I was saying.
Oh, you delivered it. Thank you.
It was a walk in the park.
Now you get to deliver our reward. Of course, this should be enough, I think. 15 berries. Nice. Hard, cold berries. By the way, I do have another book I need returned. I kind of forgot. Seriously? This is like super inefficient. We're charging double. Sorry, I gave you all the spare berries I had though.
It's alright, V. We can return it after a briefing.
That's not the point.
Just this once, Ali. We'll definitely charge next time.
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
So who's willing to bet that he's got another book for us to return later? Yeah, me too.
Hey, we saw your post.
Really? This cute bee's come to help me? Oh, crap, what was it? Oh, please, find my hat. Alright, so we need to find his hat. He says he lost at the Golden Hills Festival. We might have to check back there in a little bit. Alright, buddy, so we might be doing some side quests for tonight before we move on to the main stuff again. I hope y'all don't mind. Just gonna try to take care of some of the stuff then we'll help out our other explorer friends, and we'll move on. So let's explore around here, back at the Golden Settlement. All right, so let's take a look at that again. Alright, cool, Makuro, alright. If anyone prefers that we move on with the story, feel free to let me know. But for now, we'll keep on going with this. So let's see. I had to get... Okay, so Golden Festival dropped it somewhere. So let's look around here then. Once again, everybody, no hints, please.
Hey, you look thirsty. You wouldn't care for some sweet berry juice made right here in Golden Settlement. It's just 9 berries. Pretty please?
Sure. Oh, huh. Interesting. I don't really follow the Pokemon anime nowadays, but that's interesting to know.
Berry juice. This berry is a local favorite. Restores 5 HP to an ally and cures any status of... Oh, that's not bad. Let me know if you want some more. Give us one more. So, I'm thinking of trying to make a recipe out of this one. Okay, so this is where the Golden Festival occurred. Let's explore where we can. Yeah, I don't really follow the Pokemon anime anymore. It's been a very, very long time since I've even watched it. Alright, so let's see. Let's try berry juice. What can you make with that? Nothing. God. Ah, alright, okay. Interesting. Alright, so where are the poor guys? Hey, Demon Werewolf, no problem. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to roll in as you like. Okay, this must be, I'm pretty sure that's Arya's home, actually. Got a windmill here. Wait, hang on. You can talk with... Maybe we could talk with the townsfolk if I don't see the hat anywhere. No idea. If nothing else, she's very stoic, at least. It's always sad when friends leave after visiting. Yeah. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, you fought so well, Green Ranger. Green Ranger? Dear me, if only. I hope you'll fight again next year. Someone's got a fan. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Alright. Yeah, sure, go for it. Like, as long as it's not a story spoiler or, for now, a gameplay spoiler, that's fine with me. Huh. Probably belongs to the Ann Palace Library. Interesting. So these are not, so these things are not just, like, it sounds like these are collectibles. Okay. That's an in thing. My tattle log. You mean the bestiary? Okay, alright, I'm here. Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. I like it. Oh, that's excellent. Since you mentioned that, actually, I love how everyone has their own different notes. It did kind of annoy me just a little bit that I can only see it from one person, but I'm so glad it has all three of them. That's great. Okay. Thanks, Werewolf. I appreciate it. There's a lot. Something I really like too, since you mentioned it, is it shows a lot more. It really does show to me that they cared a lot about these characters. And it's great to see like more characterization with them. It's a lot more work, sure, but it just makes the game stand out that much more to me. Especially since it's so story driven. And I gotcha, Dragon. I can definitely understand that. But then again, they make the decisions. You know, if they want to make a different gym leader as the final one instead of another, then alright, so be it. No problem. I get what you mean, Werewolf. I was on normal mode for a little bit, but I put on the hard mode badge for shits and giggles, admittedly. However, I will say I was enjoying it more with hard mode. Like, it felt a little more... The boss fights were more intense and they were more fun to me. I still died, but they were fun. Oh, dang. Poor kid. I can't find his hat. It kind of reminds me when I played the original Paper Mario, actually, with the difficulty right now. There were definitely some hard spots in that game. But beyond that, though, I'm in the same vein. Like, this game is so good. I completely agree. I'm guessing we'll figure out some other ways around here. Maybe we need to come back. Wait, what's that? Since you mentioned it, actually, I love all three. I love the three characters. I love their interactions together and just their characterizations. I like it all. I like all of them. Oh dear. Oh no. I don't want to fight right now. Oh, nice. I think I might have to say V. I think for me it might be here. Let me type it out actually. I like all of them. I don't like playing favorites, but I think if I had to choose, this might be my order. I think V is my favorite just because of how expressive she is. Agreed, and no, I absolutely agree with you, Demon. I mean, Werewolf. Like, V, like, Leaf and V, their interactions will really make the game fun for me. Kabu is awesome as well, and even though he's a little more, I feel like he's more of the straight man of the trio. Like, he's the inert character versus, like, V being very expressive and Leaf being very stoic and snarky. I think Kabu is someone who has a lot of heart, actually. So, if I were to say well, okay, fair enough. He's a comic book hero, but you know what? I'll admit, I do like comic book heroes. I feel like he has a place in this group, and I kind of like how dorky he is sometimes. All three of them have a place, and I do like it. I do like the interactions, and I think especially for Kabu, what is really good about him is that he has a lot of heart. You can tell that he cares deeply for his teammates, and he generally sees the good in. He feels like he sees the good in people, and like tries to be honorable and just and all that. So like that's fine with me. Like yeah, no, that's completely fine. Anyway, dang, I might have to come back to the Golden Hill stuff later. To add salt to the wound, the legend badge, the badge you earn from Huh. Oh, so that never appeared in the anime. Well, I mean, sometimes the anime doesn't have to completely follow the game. I get the frustration though, but still, like, it happens sometimes. Oh, we have a library book to return, or two. Yeah, sure. Okay, key items real quick. Are you talking about this? Yes, I did meet Venus. Why? Is there something? Oh, goodness. Let me see. Let me pull that back up real quick. Explore permit. Yeah, okay, Yeah, we finished Chapter 2 sometime, finished Chapter 2 in the last stream. So we're currently on Chapter 3, but I'm fulfilling some side quests before we go on right now. And yeah, when I saw that little, Green Ranger plushie, like, I deliberated for a moment, I said, like, screw it, let's grab it. Oh, alright, I gotcha, okay. Let's talk with her this time. Hey,
What's your business? We like to read some history books, if possible. They've gotten lost. Lost? How's that possible? We lent them out to the Bee Kingdom, but blasted bandits attacked the caravan. Now they're just scattered across Bagaria. So, what can we do? If you find any, make my life easier and return them. Then you'll be able to read them. Nerve. They just want us to do the cleanup for free. Still, this is important to the Leaf. Let's help out. We don't really have another choice. Yeah, sure. If it's as long as it's not a big spoiler, like a minor thing, go for it. I'll take a look in a little bit. Oh, hey, it's you. Did you find any books? Ah, wonderful. That is one of ours, yes. I'll put it on the shelf, so check it out whenever. Hey, explorers. It's so good that you've dropped by. Uh-huh. We're looking for the book, The 20 Ways of... Wait, that's Brooke's job. I'm the head of the Explorer Fact Hunt. You hunt facts? You can't smack facts. Please, tell us more. Right. Yay! Look, it's simple. The world is filled with discoveries. I'm sure you've seen at least one already. Super special places. If you donate discovery info to the library, we'll reward you. Deal. How much info do you want? The library will reward you for every 5 discoveries you find. It includes berries, medals, and other goodies. It sounds good to drop by often. It's like a fun school game. I'm in. Sure, we're in. But could you help us find that book now? Nope. Oh, hey, it's you. Did you find any lost books? Ah, wonderful. That is one of ours. Yes, I'll put it on the shelf, so check it out whenever. Alright, thanks, Werewolf. I'll take a look at that link in a bit. So since we're here, why don't we take a look at this? Our lifespan. Before the Day of Awakening, they say we used to live very little. Only a few days or moons. And most of that time, we were helpless larvae. Marriage marked the end of life. It's inconceivable nowadays. For one, we don't even remember being larvae. Truly, becoming an adult is like being born. And then we get to enjoy this beautiful land for many years. It's hard not to pity our ancestors, who had to give up life soon after becoming aware of it. Huh. Okay, what about this one? After tears were shed over Elysian's too sudden retirement, it was time to crown the new queen. Elysian II's speech radiated power over kindness, leaving many uneasy. Although everyone cheered, doubt and fear festered amongst the populace. They could only wait and pray their new queen will be just. Huh. Interesting. Kind of worrisome. Some action. Oh, you're the bad book guy. A bee, a beetle, and a moth? You must be explorers to enter this library. Says the wasp. We saw your request. You're, searching for terrible books, correct? That's right. But why? Are they, like, bad? Yes, but there's some sort of angry comfort in witnessing their poorly composed narratives. We're not here to judge, so... Any leads on these books? Not really. I reckon other culture bugs with a collection have bad books lying around. They usually let bugs take them for free. Yikes, you can't even sell those books. We must do this job, team. The fellow is the only one who will give them a good home. Oh, god damn it, we're all... Aren't all books terrible? Yes, they are, but I do not recommend them. I made this library my den. I'll be here if you find something. God was really passionate about this stuff. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Let me check my quest log real quick. We'll we'll visit Ari. We'll visit Ari real quick, and let's see. The only other one I think is the requesting assistance quest with the two friends outside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna visit Ari real quick and finish up the book quest. Then everyone, we're gonna take a quick break, maybe about 5-10 minutes. I gotta get my laundry. I gotta take care of my laundry in a little bit. So I'm gonna do that and like take a quick break, and then we will resume. And everybody, I think it will just be Bug Fables for tonight. I was thinking about Hades, but I think it'll just be Bug Fables for now. Right, so this is the next quest I will do after we do Bugs. Oh yeah, I will, don't worry. I see the clip, thank you. I'll check it out. Alright, so anyway, it's up here. Hey Ari. Hello there, please make yourselves feel at home. Oh, that's it, okay, alright. I don't have one at the moment. Don't really have a favorite god or goddess at the moment. Alright, so anyway, before I move on, before I take that break, just a second, folks, let's see. Oh, that's great. Oh, I just saw that clip. That is great. Oh, thanks for sharing that, Werewolf. I did not know you could even do that with that plushie. Oh, that is hilariously cruel. Poor Kabu. I'll be honest, I can feel his pain from that. I can absolutely feel that pain. Ah, alright, cool. Thanks, Werewolf. I'll admit, I kind of stay focused on the quest stuff, and I'll admit, for like Easter eggs, I might just try to find YouTube videos about it later, but I'll keep that in mind though. It's fun they included little stuff like that. That's awesome. I love it. It sounds like the kind of thing where you can just be evil just for shits and giggles every now and then. That's great. Oh! oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's great, Poor Kabu indeed. Just experiment with the plushie and see like what happens to it. And then after a point, I bet like he probably just give up and say like, are you planning to use the green plushie again? And V and just Leaf don't say anything, they just take it from him and use it. I can imagine them doing that after like the nth time. Like he just doesn't bother fighting with it anymore. Anyway, everybody, I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. It'll be a quick break, so if y'all need to, feel free to get up, stretch, get a snack, get some water, whatever y'all need to, and I'll see y'all back here in about 10 minutes. Once I get back, we will continue with the quest from our two friends over here.
Hey everybody, I'm back. So we're not going to continue just yet. With this teacup that I have, I'm just going to let the tea bag steep a little bit, and then we'll resume. Also, thinking on it actually, so since you mentioned it, Werewolf, about Hades, there isn't really any god or goddess that I really like so far. This isn't to be clear, this is not to say I dislike them or I hate them or I don't like their interpretations of it. It's nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. I would say that right now, yeah, they're all good, but there isn't one that really stands out to me. Like, there isn't one that I would immediately say, they're my favorite. Bar none, they are my favorite. That said, though, if I had to choose, I'm going to say my favorite right now might be Dionysus, because I like his character and I like how contrasting he feels to the gods I've met. I kind of just like how he's really chill about everything. Like, yeah, exactly. Gotta love the drinks, man. Yeah, that's definitely one thing. But also just like how chill he is. He seems like a really, really chill dude. So like, I'm all for that. And the other one, the other person I can think of right now, this is mostly because of her ability. I'll admit, it's not really for her character, it's her ability right now. And it is Athena. Because Athena's dash deflect is one of my favorite abilities in the game. Ah, okay, alright, okay. I can understand that. I haven't really experimented with, so I haven't played too much Hades. I haven't even finished the end of a full run, so to speak. The furthest I've gotten so far is the third area. That aside, though, I haven't completely like gotten Hades combat under my fingers, I would say, and I don't use all the abilities to the fullest extent. So I feel like I don't have a strong grasp of like what I can say, which I think is best and which I think isn't, or something I don't really like too much. I will say though, like, I did feel that maybe Zeus and Poseidon's powers were a little lacking to me, if memory serves. I generally remember what their powers did, and they did feel a little bit lacking. Oh, and since we're on the topic about it real quick, I actually didn't really like the Daedalus hammer that I got when I had the sword, the blade of Stygius, or Stygian blade, because I misinterpreted. I misinterpreted what one of the boons I got from the Daedalus hammer was, and I didn't realize I took away my 3-hit 0 combo, so to speak, for a single meat cleaver chop. So I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll take that. Why not? And I got you, Werewolf. And since we're talking about it, actually, I know how Hades ends. I know generally what the premise is and what the general twists are, but I'm gonna say I generally know like what the general story progression is, but A, I don't know the details, and B, while I know the ending and how we get there, I don't know the details and the complete full context. I've found story bits here and there, and I did see some dialogue, which I thought was kind of neat, but as a whole, I don't know much else beyond that. So I don't know the full context, I don't know the full depth of details. I just know, okay, so this happens, and that happens, and this is what the ending looks like, which is kind of cool. Oh, and as an aside, I do make it a habit now, like whenever I return home, I make sure to pet Cerberus whenever I come back. Just basically tell him like, hey boy, I'm back. Oh yeah, definitely, gotta pet the goodest boy. If nothing else, at least show him like, hey boy, I'm back, and good to see you. All right, buddy. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get rid of this. I gotta get rid of the tea bag in my teacup, and we are gonna resume. Hi everybody, I'm back. Okay, and last thing I'll say about Hades actually, real quick. I don't have all the weapons unlocked, but the one. So real quick, I've got the sword, the bow, the spear, and the shield. I will say of the ones that I tried all 4 of them, and the shield is the one that's my least favorite right now. That said though, I do think a lot of it is because I use the shield more offensively than I do defensively. I use it more as my smashing board than, you know, like an actual shield. So I think that's something that I have to get used to. I do like how each weapon has their own identity though. I don't know which one's my favorite, but I will say I did pretty well with all of them so far. That's okay. It's okay, Werewolf. I think, well, I'm kind of thinking about that actually. I figured I kind of have a general idea of how to use it, but I'm just so used to I want to get in there. I'm so used to thinking that I'm Zero from Mega Man X that I want to just get in their face and I want to just smash the hell out of things with it. I think I play it like I have the Z Saber. Let me put it that way. But it is a smashy board, but it's still a shield, and it's got better defensive capabilities than offensive capabilities. So that's the thing that I'm not appreciating. I do like what it can do though. I definitely use its other abilities, such as this it's a shield smash. It's Captain America shield dash and Captain America shield throw. I love the hypercharging star, and I love the oh god, what did he call it in Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Was it shield slash or whatever? But either way, I got it. Yeah. I need to use those abilities a little bit more often. But you know what? Since we're talking about it, yeah, sure, Werewolf, go for it. So what's the general tactic / strategy to play with it? All right, buddy. So, and sorry for the delay. Let's get right back to it. Ah, Team Snakemouth. So you were the ones that took our request. Indeed, Levy. What seems to be troubling you? Are you sure about this, Levy? This is pretty dangerous. Celia, Kabu and the others have found enough artifacts to prove their skill. You tell her. What's the job? Pays well? Oh, it's worth the trouble. The situation is, we're after this criminal known as Monsieur Scarlet. Every now and then he posts requests on the board asking for help, and then preys on the well-meaning explorers, draining their life force. Yikes, we expected a petty burglar or something of that sort. Sadly not. He's even the reason why the old tunnel to the Golden Hills is abandoned. He's caused us a lot of trouble. This fellow sounds most vile. We'll be honored to help you bring justice. We've gathered enough intel to confidently say his hideout is in that old tunnel. Really? How can someone hide in a straight hallway? If you offer us your help to catch him, it will become clear. Please, he is not someone we can apprehend alone. We'll do it. It sounds like being frozen over would do him some good. Leave it to us, comrades. Mm-hmm. What a relief. You're truly a team one can rely on. Sheesh, at least wait until the mission's over to praise them. We'll be going to the tunnel now, okay? Meet us there, and we'll begin the operation. We'll see you there. Oh, this sounds tough. Okay, this actually sounds kind of scary. Again, everybody, no spoilers, please. I'm not sure what to expect, but we'll see it as we go on. And if we're having a hard time, we'll keep on trying. For those who've been around with me long enough, you all know what my general strategy is. We are going to keep smashing our head into that brick wall until eventually we make a hole through it. Sure, we're going to have broken bones, a whole lot of blood, maybe some pretty bad damage in various ways, but hey, we made the hole through the wall. And all it cost us was a lot of dignity. Usually. Alright, so let's see. Never bother with a shield charge for one. The other thing, I cannot tell you because I'm not... Ah, okay, alright, cool. Alright, thanks, Werewolf. Interesting, so don't bother with a shield charge. I mean, I see its use. I do see its uses. And it did help me in certain scenarios, but... Alright, I got you, though. Okay, so let's see. So we have fried eggs, we have glazed honey. We just have all healing items and TP items, so oh, let's check metals. Okay, we have hard mode, HP plus for V. Ah, alright. Shield and Poseidon. I can see it. Sleep resistance. Poison defender. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just maybe I can take off one of these. Maybe. I think I'm gonna give this to Kabu, so that I can use his taunt and then keep going from there. And you know what? Let's go heal. Ah, right. That makes complete sense. All the knockback. That absolutely makes sense. Alright, so let's see. Okay. So, just in case, let's just, like, get some rest and, like, let's move on. Alright, so let's see what we got. The old tunnel. They mean here, right? Or am I misunderstanding this? Hang on. Yeah, the blue hue with those crystals is really nice. You have talk with Meet at the Golden Path Tunnel. The Golden Path. Oh, wait. Okay. I know. Sorry, I made a mistake. I know where we are. I went into the wrong tunnel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. Bring up. I have the pause up. Screen above my team rank. Oh. Okay, alright. Oh, you're talking about this? Oh, that's nice. I like it. I didn't even know there was a map. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Alright, thanks, Werewolf. And sorry for the confusion earlier. I think I'm a little too used to ye old school controller setup. Like when I heard left at first, I thought it was I wasn't thinking like the select button, like what I would think is a select button. I think the way that I would interpret it is the arrows is like the arrows. Oh, screw it. Let's not. Do we want to do this? No, you know what? Let's go. Let's run. For now, let's just go. I kind of don't like how it's not like Paper Mario's fleeing system, but it's okay. There. Okay, what have we got? Scarlet is just ahead. Are you ready to confront him? It won't be easy. No problem, Akira. No problem. All right. Okay, let's see what we got from him. Excellent. He is just through here. Huh? All I see is a wall? We feel some faint magic, though. You see, this wall is but an illusion. Scarlet disguises the area up ahead from the common folk so he can hide there. Only his prey don't see it. He only attacks when the victim accepts his request. That's why I cannot see the wall. It's no wonder we couldn't find him. But when Levy picked up that suspicious quest, well, the pieces came together. Wait, you mean Levy is Scarlet's target? That's crazy. Please, calm yourself. I understand the risks, but if we follow the plan, we can capture him. Levy will go ahead by himself to drop Scarlet's guard. Then, we will jump him while he's distracted. Are you sure? He could really hurt you. You have my trust. We are 5 and he is but 1. Got it. Let's do it then. Glad you understand. Let's begin the mission. Whoa. Whoa. Shush. Don't screw this up. Yeah, V. Shh. Drop it, Leaf. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Has a dashing explorer finally heard my plea? Greetings. You're Rogu, the one who posted this notice. I've come to hear what troubles you. My, so direct and to the point. Excuse me, folks, just a moment. Oh yeah, I didn't know what this was at first. Okay. Alright, sorry folks, just a moment. It's nothing, it's not an emergency, don't worry. Let me quickly get this done. Alright, to be fair, I wasn't sure what to expect. I didn't realize that she would look like that, so... My, so direct and to the point. You're too tense, dear. Just relax. That is how you can help me. What? Am I in the wrong place? Just relax. Ooh! Levy! A trap? How dare you make a fool of me? Give up, Scarlet. You are cornered. You have no idea what I've faced before. Come and try me. I'll suck your life energy to the husk. I clearly don't remember. I clearly have poor memory of the pronouns that were used. I'm sorry, folks. Alright, let's get a read. Scarlet, how dare you hurt our comrades? Oh, Monsieur. Okay, sorry, right, Monsieur. How did I forget that part? And attack so many others. Using your looks to allure innocent explorers, draining their lives with your attacks. We will bring you to justice, fiend. I'll say, folks, personally, I thought he was gonna look like Grim. I thought he was gonna look like a vampire. Like, I thought he was gonna look like Grim from Hollow Knight, or have a resemblance to him. That was the impression I had in my head. Obligatory Hollow Knight is awesome. I love Hollow Knight. I just want to say that. Okay, so he's gonna suck our blood, right? Okay. I legit thought it was gonna be like more vampiric in appearance. Alright, let's do this. Oh wait. Reduce an enemy's defense for 1 or 2 turns. Alright, I'll use this next time with Leaf. You know what? Let's go ham on this. A spider would make a lot of sense too. I could definitely see that. Alright, so I'm gonna go burst down on our TP for a little bit. Okay. Oh, I think my friend would love this game too. Oh dear. Wait, does it say infinite? Oh dear. Okay. So, in the meantime, break. Oh, nice, it worked. Alright, to be on the safe side. And... oh, no. Let's get some TP up. Oh! Oh dear. Well, clearly Scarlet San Diego is right in front of us. Unless this is an imposter. Alright, we'll get some healing in here. And you know what? Alright, Kabu's gonna be our main attacker for right now. Okay, once again, let's get a break. Alright, it's not going too bad. I think we got this. I know I'm probably not using my full party to their full abilities. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Hold up, hold up. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll give it a shot with Leaf. Here's your coffin. Yep. Unbelievable. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that wasn't fun. Oh. Does that mean what I think it does? Oh no, it's just a plain simple buff. It's a plain simple buff. Okay, never mind. It should be fine. We'll see if Ray can still do stuff though. And maybe. If Leaf falls, it's okay. I can revive him with Kabu. Okay, we can still do a lot of damage. That's good. Ooh! Oh, no! Oh, just one-shotted her. Up and at him. Oh, that is scary as shit. Okay, okay. Oh god, what do we do? Okay, we need to I need to strategize a little bit. You know what? I'll give it to Lee for the defense debuff. Oh. Okay. Okay. I might need to redo this. Oh, I'm almost out of weapon energy. That ain't good. All right, we might have to do this again. It's okay though. I'm down for it. I don't mind. Wait, I just remembered. He had the special ability to ignore defense, right? Ah. Ouch. We're screwed. We need to do this again. I absolutely want to do this fight again, though. This is pretty fun. I like it. Oh god. At least I know what to expect. Ooh. Nice. Cool to hear. Let's try with our current loadout for now. Alright, let's try this again. Going straight to it. Oh, I didn't have my big brain moment. I didn't have my big brain moment and lower defense. Ah. Alright, screw it. It's okay. It's okay. Nope. What is it? Turn relay. Okay, it's the glint in his eye. That's what I gotta watch out for. Alright, let's try it again. That didn't do anything different. Maybe I should just go straight on the attack then. Well, okay then. Huh. Oh well, it's fine. It's alright. Okay, okay, got it. It's the... I gotta wait for the glint in his eye. That's what it's got. That's the cue. Alright, we'll play conservatively for now. Alright, I'm doing better. Doing better. Nope, not what I meant to do. Alright. So, you know what, let's get a glazed honey. And for the time... No, we'll continue playing conservative for now. For now. Ooh. I gotta work on the timing of that. Alright, we're gonna give this to Kabu. He's the more important one, I think. Sorry, V, no offense. Hold on as long as you can, old girl. Ah, I've gotta watch out for that. Oh dear. I don't have any. I don't have the magic seeds with me. Oh, that's not good. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give that to him. We're gonna play risky. We're gonna play risky. I gotta watch. Okay, it's a glint in his eye. That's what I gotta watch out for. Ooh, it's a little scary. Taken down to 5, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna survive the next hit. All right. All right, let's just get the heals in. Health first, health first. Kabu, I think, is my main damage dealer, so we'll give it to him. Oh, he's okay, he's okay. Y'all, this is scary. I'm very keen that I could probably use Taunt with Kabu right now. But I kind of don't want to. I feel like I should, though, but it's alright. This is not gonna work, but let's do it. Oh god, the heals on this. Yeah, we don't got this. You got anything to... I mean, this is enough for like one good hit, but that's about it. Oh. I'm gonna have to work. Okay, so I think the big thing is that I've got to, the big thing I'm learning from this is I need to work on the timing of this. I think that's the key for this fight. I did not think B would still be alive after that. Oh my goodness. I think this is another loss, but we'll keep trying. Oh. Okay, that's a sound cue. There's a sound cue there. I wasn't paying attention. We'll try one more time with the current loadout. Then, if that doesn't work, we're gonna find some stuff. We're gonna come back with some more stuff. Okay. I've kind of, for those who are curious, I've also kind of given up on like trying to beat things the first time around, so I'm trying to learn the thing as I go on. Like, that's kind of the strategy I've been picking up since I've been playing things like Hollow Knight and Dark Souls. And Mega Man games, apparently. Anyway, for now, we're learning this fight. That's the main thing. And I'm seeing where maybe I can optimize the fight. Or at least, like, do better on things. The main thing I'm thinking is that Kabu is still my hard hitter. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to get him to deal as much damage as he can. I disagree with that. I thought I blocked. But fine. Then I think when Monsieur Scarlet is gonna get serious, then we're gonna start taunting him. Sadly, not a second time if I have to. Let's see. Okay. I disagree with that. Oh, I think my timing is still off on this. Okay. Come on, chump. Alright, let's give Cop. No, actually, let's do roasted berries. We're gonna be here for a bit, folks, so please get comfortable. Oh, I could have. I should probably attack first and done. I still cannot time against that. All right, we're out. Got me again. We're gonna restart this fight. I kind of want to get this one more time with just Kabu, with my current setup. And then if that don't work, we'll go back. Sorry, all. We need to do this again. I could have sworn my timing was so much better than that, though. Alright. Last attempt with the current loadout. If that don't work, we're going to come back with more things. We're going to come back with more prep. This is a fun fight, though. I am kind of enjoying this. I kind of like the difficulty that's in this. And I like that it's forcing me to strategize and think about my tactics. Damn it! That boomerang is still getting the better of me. Sorry, folks. Well, I wasn't thinking. Where's items? Here we are. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Taunt is 2, Heavy Strike is 3, so that's 8. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to Heavy Strike. Let's get that extra hit in. And finally, we are going to taunt. That's how we're going to optimize the attack damage. I disagree with all of that. It's like all of a sudden I can't time things properly. Keep him alive. That's the thing for right now. I think this thing is going to keep on going until I get my my active blocks better active blocks. Did that work? I don't think it did. Alright, we're doing -1 damage. Keep Cabo alive. Keep Cabo alive. Okay. Slightly better. I disagree with that. Oh. You're gonna hear that a lot from me, by the way, folks. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I think what it is that he's moving... Scarlet is attacking so much faster than I'm giving him credit for. Also, we're probably gonna die. Like, I think I gotta defend, I gotta anticipate when the attack signal is. I feel like that's the thing that is messing me up right now. Also, we are now out of TP healing items. Might as well go on the attack, I guess. What we got for items? Alright. Let's just go on the attack. Might as well. Alright, so Leaf does 1 damage each time. Okay, so I've got a better sense of the timing, a little bit.
and I get hit like that right as I say that. Alright. Let's go to our last save. We're gonna get some more items, and we are coming back for you, Monsieur Scarlet. Because you are pissing me off, sir. Sit tight, folks. I do want to take down Scarlet if I can. And I know I have that hard mode badge on, and I feel like I can do it. I do think I can do this. I've just got to be better with how I'm doing all this. Increase it. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, nah, I don't. Thank you for the follow, though, Werewolf. I appreciate it. So, I'm actually a very casual streamer, and I know there's stuff like Streamlabs and stuff, but I haven't looked too much into it. I'm planning to set that up when I can, but for the most part, I consider myself mostly a casual streamer. Nah, it's alright, Werewolf. It's okay. I can do it on my own time, and it's alright. Alright, so let's see. Anyway, 33 berries. That's kind of low. It's alright, though. I appreciate it. But I'm good. Okay, so for now, let's make that honey drop. No refunds. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Crunchy leaf. Honey drop. Aphid egg. Dangerous room. Restores 1 TP at a price. Restores 3 HP to an ally and cures poison. Hang on, do I have anything I can... Honey drop, leaf... Spicy berry. Oh, you know what? Let's take this. Okay, I think I'm on with some more TP items as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see. 3 fried eggs, roasted berries. This isn't as useful as I like it to be, so I'm gonna put that in for right now. Let's see. You know what? Let's take that glazed honey. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, so 3 fried eggs, 4 glazed honey, 5 glazed honey, 4 healing items, and 5. This might be okay, I think. I'm also using it for the TP. That spice berry might be helpful too. But before we go on, hold on. I actually did not notice this until now. What is this place?
Check this out.
Knock, knock. Entry code.
2405.
Last month's code is no longer valid after the incident. Please use the new code.
What?
That was great, V.
Shut it! Hey, let me in. It's me, V. Ask Shades about me or something.
There's no one here unless you know the code. Scram. This place seems shady. Knock. Excuse me, what is this place?
V, you brought others with you? Ha! So you do know me. Open up now or I'll tell everyone about this place. Seriously, I'll ruin you.
Try it, V. You won't last a night after you do. Seriously, what is happening here? If you know what's best for you, better stay away. All of you. Well, that was a fun detour. Thanks for the good time, V.
I guess we'll have to find a new coat somewhere. Maybe someone we help out comes here too.
Sure, but let us not get too sidetracked. Well, that was fun. Seems like a very shady guy there. I'll admit, I would half expect some bug in some like hood, in like a cloaked hoodie or something, just talking to me all of a sudden, saying he's got deals or whatever. Anyway, the thing that I do want to test. We are gonna save scum a little bit. I think that's the right term. We're gonna save scum a little and see what happens if I say cook my spicy berry. Let's see what I get out of it. Oh, sweet. What do we get? Oh, that's slightly disappointing. Okay. Alright, since we're here, let's hit this one. Okay, we are more prepared for this fight. We don't have as many healing items, which is okay, but we got more TP items, and we have a spicy berry on us. Alright, we're coming in with full health, coming in hot. Oh, I forgot to equip that one medal. We need 3, so we can take this off. Poison Defender, don't really need this for the fight. Break wasn't really all that helpful either, so I'll take that off for now. Let's take that TP plus. You know what? Sure, we'll hold on to this for now. Although, let me see, spiky bod, okay, hard. Yeah, we're holding on to this. I want to keep this. Gonna keep that, so that's 5. I'm gonna hold on to this. I don't think it really worked, but we'll hold on to it nonetheless. Actually, I don't think it was affecting... It wasn't really affecting Monsieur Scarlet, was it? I don't think it was. We'll try again with this. And if it doesn't, if I'm not seeing any damage, we'll unequip this. Okay. Monsieur Scarlet, let's dance again. Right, we saw this. And there is Monsieur Scarlet. Okay, let's try this again. I just saw the my TP. Alright, screw it. We're going in hot. We're going in hot. Alright, Kabu. Just wail on him for a bit. Oh, already? Okay.
Alright, we're gonna keep up with the turn relays. Oh, it was just a an early damage boost. That's all it was for him. Okay. It wasn't his infinite damage boost. Shoot. Alright, that was my fault. That was my fault. Let's do another glazed honey. Alright. And now, once again... Go. Timing was off. Gonna take a little slowly for now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna turn relay that. Turn relay this again, and we are going to taunt. Oh, it's only for one turn. Okay. I thought it was for a couple turns. It's alright. We'll make do. Ooh. Okay, okay. We are still breathing. That's what's important. I think this is still going to end poorly for me, but we will keep going. Alright, 6 health. I still can't. I still get caught off guard by that. Alright. Full TP, full everything. No, they still give me only 16. Okay, fine. Also, the back guard wasn't working. I mean, the defend thing wasn't working for Kabu. That's good to know. All right. Okay, and so that's 12 damage for a turn if I can do it. Alright, that's 3 defense down. Sorry about that, folks, that's my phone. My battery's about to die. Alright, Kabu is okay. Kabu can hold up.
I need to read these things a little more closely next time, though. That's kind of my own fault there. I didn't realize that it was only for one turn that Kabu is taunting. Okay. Alright, give that to Kabu. Just keep on drilling that hole into him. And you know what? Let's use Secret Stash. Hang on, let me see. 4 HP while curing poison. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's see, just to make sure again. Alright, this is for 2 turns. Okay, in that case, what we're gonna do is Glaze Honey. And another Glaze Honey. And let's heal myself. Oh. It's okay, it's okay. Another fried egg. Alright, let's get some damage in at least. I'm delivering if I want to, I need at least... Sorry all, I'm doing a little math in my head. Okay, we'll do turn relay. That's 7 damage. Defense is down, that's fine. I can take defense down. Alright, let's have some fun. Alright, let's see how this goes. Not bad, not bad. That's 11 damage right there. That is pretty solid. Alright, on the safe side, let's get some glazed honey. Oh, where's turn relay? Turn relay for Kabu. And let's just go nuts. Just go ham. 6, 5, that's 11. I think if Kabu can survive the next turn, I got this. Oh, no, I don't, actually. Because I need a leaf. We're pretty close, though. I do think we can get him. If Kabu can survive the next turn, and there isn't, and I think Leaf survives the next turn. Oh no, we can't. There's always still a little more to do. We almost had him. Almost had him. Kabu has to survive the next turn, and If both can survive, then that's great, but... Fuck. God damn it. Kava can survive the next turn. Like what, that was 5? We almost got him. Almost got him. Alright. Gonna change the loadout slightly. Here's what we're gonna do. We found that Spiky Ball doesn't really help, so I'm gonna swap these out for back support. Alright, everybody. 다시! 한번 해자. Alright, Kabu, it's all you. So that's 12. If that's 12, that's 12 hits for the cost of 9 TP. Gets a little attack boost. That's fine. Gonna burst them down as much as we can. Oh, that was early. I think this time I'm going to try to keep everybody alive if I can, though. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep everybody alive this time, so let's give that to Leaf. Really? I'm sorry about that, folks. That was... I still have such a hard time with that move. Alright, come on, let's end this. Let's end this. No, actually, while I'm here, why don't I experiment? No use in just dying, let's experiment with it. Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, folks. That was totally my bad. I feel I should make it clear I wasn't this bad at Paper Mario. I was not this terrible. I want to make that clear. I guess as Soldier 76 would say, I'm not a young man anymore. Also, I'm still stubborn. I'm not gonna take my hard metal off. I'm not planning to take that off. Okay. All right.
Is the TP worth it? We'll do it anyway. Burst him down a little bit. Okay, doing better, doing better. No, actually, let's keep up with the heavy attacks. All right. Actually, hang on. How much is Oh, it's the same. Okay. 3 for 3. All right. Alright, to be on the safe side, let's keep Kabu's health. We're gonna continue buffing up Kabu for the time being. He's gonna be our he's our carry. He's gonna be our carry. Oh wait, he's actually doing pretty well, so it's okay. In that case, let's get another glazed honey. Alright. Ooh. Kind of a hard hit there, but we're okay. Oh, my attack is down. It's down for 2 turns, alright. Might as well keep going for the time being. Oh, that's bull. Ow. Alright, it's okay, it's okay. We're still here. Okay, okay. Alright, do we want to err on the side of safety, or do we want to attempt this? We're gonna go, alright, we're gonna take a risk. Wait, I think I have this. We have it, we got it, we got it. As long as I don't screw up this last attack, we got it, folks. Down he goes. Au revoir, monsieur. It's over, Scarlet. You're coming with us. Curses. I lost. And now I have to flee like a coward. No. No, he escaped.
We must go after him. No, it's okay. We're all injured. They had quite the number on us.
So we just leave scot-free? Not quite. We have seen his face and hideout, and live to tell the tale.
Before we could only track his patterns from the missions he posted on the boards. But now that we know what he looks like, we can set up wanted posters. He will not operate freely.
If he's smart, he'll probably leave Bulgaria after all this.
We know it's a victory, but it's still a shame. Yeah. Ow. We're gonna need a good rest.
Yeah. He didn't look strong at all, but I guess that's what makes him scariest. Well, case closed, I guess. Reward time?
V, please! Nothing stops you, eh, V?
Okay, V's got her eyes on the prize. Credit where credit is due. V's always got her eyes on the prize. Can we discuss this a bit later? I want to get out of here.
V, your team saved my life. You will be rewarded. But I agree with Celia. Let us discuss payment back in town.
All right. No rush.
I had berries in mind, but I believe I have something better, V.
Really?
I've heard you were barred entry from that place. I can get you back in again. To the place? Oh!
Levy knows the password.
That shady place behind the shop? Why do you have access?
Whoa, really? Who cares, Leaf? This is awesome.
I will go ahead and arrange for you to be able to get in. Meet us there when you can.
We'll be behind the shop in the Ant City. See you there. And thank you, Team Snake Mouth. I like them. I like Celia and Levy.
Well, that was rough. V, couldn't you just help them for the sake of it?
A job's a job. I'm not a charity. Besides, I can't wait to show you two that place.
Let's hope it's not the last place we visit. If anything, I'm just glad Scarlet's been foiled.
All's well that ends well. Let's go meet up at the plaza.
Oh, we're hurt. We're kind of hurt. And there are still enemies here.
And yes, V is a berry digger.
Credit where credit is due, though. She's got her eye on the prize, if nothing else. We can take them. I can take this. You know what? I can take this. Leaf may not be in good shape. That's okay. Ow. Oh, that actually hurt. We'll run if we need to.
I swear, if I die to these seedlings, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, thank God.
That would have been embarrassing. Roleplay beats the boss, but dies to little minions. The weakest enemies in the game.
Actually, since we're talking about it real quick.
Werewolf, thanks again for the heads up on the bestiary. I'm curious what they have to say for everyone has to say for Scarlet, actually. A vile, flirty criminal who escaped the public eye for many moons. He would post pleas for help in quest boards. and then drain the life from explorers who would come to help. Like I said, you werewolf, again, thank you very much. Thanks to Team Celia and Team Snakemouth, his face has become known. He has since gone missing to escape pursuit. V's notes. We got that jerk right where we want him, but yikes, that umbrella hurts a lot. And it heals him too. It's super annoying. We'll have to go all out. Scarlet, how dare you hurt our comrades and attack so many others? Using your looks to allure innocent explorers, draining their lives with your attacks. We will bring you to justice, fiend. Shh, what a despicable criminal. We could respect his skill, if not for our distaste of him. We must attack at full strength to offset his cumbersome healing. You can tell who each character is based on that, and that's something I like. It's a nice little touch. Well, thankfully, Makuro, that clip did not have to happen. Okay, so might be calling it a night soon, but for now, let's take care of some last business, and we'll be calling it a night soon. Yep. And we get a complimentary honey for that. Alright, honey drop. I'd like to reiterate as well, everybody, I'm enjoying this game. This is so much fun. Hard mode is definitely a challenge, and it's definitely self-induced, but it's still super fun. Alright. Okay, secret time. Team Snakemouth, you're good to go. Follow us when you please. Oh. Here it is, the secret place for those who live dangerously. And we're to believe you're a member of this club. It explains your combat abilities. Surprised, huh? Behave, V. My work's daunting enough without having to keep my eye on you. Yeah, V, you better behave. Shush, I'm not gonna do anything. Worry not, Bouncer. We will make sure to stay in your good graces. I like how Kabu refers to him as Bouncer. Worry not, Bouncer. We'll be on our best behavior. Thanks again for helping us out with Scarlet. We will resume our search for him once we recover from our injuries. Celia, may I ask you a question? What is it, Kabu? Does the Queen know of this place? Shh! Don't mention her. You will get us kicked out. Sorry. We assume this means no. God damn. Leave is awesome. Leave is still good. Oh yeah, sure. What favor? What's the favor? So even Levy has a shady side too. You sound disappointed. While he may not be one of the top explorers, I still looked up to him. Come now, Kabu. Everyone needs a bit of danger in their lives. Besides, you're here too now, so don't think you're always sparkly clean. You're right. God damn it, Kabu. I wonder how many ants know of this place. Quite a lot. I've seen some come now and then. No, what I mean is, the anthill is just close by. How come the ants didn't dig tunnels through here yet? That's classified information, Kabu. You better drop it before they hear us. That only makes us want to know more. Oh, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. And, okay, got it. Talk to everybody here. Sure. Hey, y'all. Reckon you like some good old Doppel's... You like some of Doppel's good old berry juice? It'd be 12 berries. Sure thing, partner. Have a nice chug. It's just berry juice. Alright, just give me a holler if you get thirsty again. Oh, I got gypped. bar's pretty full. Bia must be working really hard today.
Bia is a bee, right? She looks a bit strange. I should use a more feminine voice for Bia there. White bees. In the north, they tend to work outside of hives.
Uh-huh. Don't know where she's from, though.
A renegade bee doing whatever she wants. She's a bit like you, V.
Sounds right to me. Have you no etiquette? If you have any business with me, talk to me from across the table.
Those things she's holding. They seem like cards. A game to pass the time?
Didn't know you could play cards by yourself.
V, have you never played solitaire?
Nope.
Neither have we. Ugh. We truly feel solitaire now. Ah, poor Kabu.
How have these guys not heard of solitaire? A challenge. Bring out your deck. Let us duel with honor. What?
What's a deck?
Have you come to waste my time then? I live and die by the card. If you're not here to play, leave.
Sounds interesting. Won't you tell us more? We may surprise you.
You expect me to teach a newbie the ropes? Well, sure, it's been a slow day. And my heart of the cards needs refueling anyway. Yes, indeed, we are talking Yu-Gi-Oh! The first thing you'll need is a proper deck of cards. We aren't gonna have to buy some, are we? Decks are built from enemy spy data. You should hold a few right now, even.
Oh, that's interesting. I like this. Oh yes, I do love spying. Kabu says that so enthusiastically. I do love spying.
You'll need at least one boss card, 2 mini boss cards, and 1 enemy card. Come talk to me when you're ready. I long for battle.
Hey, okay, to be fair, Kabu did not give the context for what he likes spying about. To be fair, maybe it's just a thrill. It's doing what is good for the queen or good for justice. We do not know the context, so let's give Kabu the benefit of the doubt there. Psst.
Huh?
You're explorers, right?
Well, yeah. You new here?
You could say that. I've got a nice deal for you. Very nice. This seems incredibly shady. Par for the course.
Shady? Gosh, no. I'm an honest informant. I'm sure there's enemies you've forgotten to spy. For a few berries, I'll give you information about one of them. Randomly.
Randomly? How does that even work?
Trade secret. Sure. We'll check it out later or something.
Venus, I hope not. Okay, I need some help. I can't figure out what type of bug this lady is.
Maybe she's a moth? No way.
We could just ask her. No, it'll make us seem so uncultured. I'd rather not know. I'd rather never know.
She kind of reminds me. She kind of reminds me of a shady person. I can see her again. I mentioned this as a joke before, but I can't see her as the type to wear like a hoodie with hands and sleeves and everything. And you?
Ah, Doppel's berry juice. It has that little kick the competition just can't offer me.
Sometimes I see this beetle at Fry's. He eats pretty much anything.
Ah, true gourmet. We may have things in common.
Yeah, you're both weirdos, all right.
Oh.
Shades! You sold me stolen stuff! So you've noticed, V. Should you be surprised? Do you know how much trouble I almost got in? It's part of the bit doing business here. And before you ask, I never give out refunds.
Is this your friend, V?
Not anymore. Ow, really? That stings, you know.
Shades. You sell medals and trinkets, yes? Pretty rare ones from the looks of it. Good eye, my cold friend. Welcome to Shade's Rare Metal Shop, where only the rarest of the rarest metals are for sale. These are likely stolen, but they seem likely they'd cost so many berries. Berries? No, my round friend. We only accept top quality crystal berries here. Normal berries are for chumps. Crystal berries are where it's at. We did find a few, but are we really going to buy from a thief? If it makes you feel better, not all of them are stolen. It's for the mission, right? All right, for the mission. Every bug's got a prize. You chose a good shop to bet your integrity on. Just stand near what you want and press A to check it out. I immediately regret this. For the mission, Kabu. For the mission. For the mission. I mean, that's a good enough justification, right?
Shade's business is booming, as always.
You know, V, given the nature of this place, can we be sure he's acquired all this legally?
Shh! Keep it up and they'll throw you out.
That's useful to know. Super block. Increase damage block with a super block by 1. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like it. EXP booster. Boosts the XP earned after battle, but reduces the party's attack by 1. Oh, okay. I assume there's no way we can talk to that grasshopper about over there.
Howdy, look what the wind brought back. Hi, Topple. Another ladybug. We thought...
What are you saying, Leaf? This Doppel, sir, is a fine beetle. Kabu? What? Nothing. It's nothing.
Anyways, this is Doppel. He runs the bar.
That I do. Give the folks a bit more space to be free. Rowdier. What do you mean, Doppel? We handle jobs no one else can, partner. Those too dangerous for the regular explorer. In exchange, we get some nice favors with the Queen's folks.
And a big bunch of berries.
Sounds interesting. What kind of jobs, then? Monsters. The type that wipe out squads by themselves.
Scared? As if.
If you want to know more, mates, check the board there. And come see me if you complete any of them. We will. Team, let's get rid of those pests. Someone's pumped.
Agreed. Let's go get rich. Carefully.
Oh, these are bounties. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Seedling King, False Monarch, Devourer, Title. Oh, these are 3 stars too, so they are harder. Okay. Interesting, okay. I like this. I like this concept, actually. Oh, and all of them have the same PS. This mission is extremely dangerous. We're not responsible if you take a beating. Alright, so let's see here anyway. Seedling King, Forsaken Lands, Golden Path, Lost Sands, Metal Lake. Alright. Interested in that quest? Alrighty, I'm counting on you. We'll take all of them for now. Back already. You haven't defeated the remaining bounties yet. When you do, we can talk about a reward.
Running a bar sounds super fun. You run just about any business that pay well, huh? V, I support you, but conduct clean business. I guess V definitely fits that thief archetype. Alright, so I'm guessing there's no way we can talk to that grasshopper over there. Alright, there's fries, there's that info. Yes, these will do, although I can't speak of their quality. You'll battle us then. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens. Already? Thought you'd appreciate the basics. Listen closely, rookie. Listen up. Here's the rule for spy cards. Oh, that is cool. I like this. You play using a deck containing 15 cards. These cards come in 4 types: attacker, effect, mini-boss, and boss. Attack cards are quite basic. They add an amount to your attack counter and are pretty cheap to play. Effect cards have many different effects. Here's a few key words you can find in your cards. Numb. One of your opponent's attacker cards is numb. If X, if played alongside X card, gain an effect. If attack X, gain an effect if your total attack reaches X. Unity. Gains attack for every member of its tribe, like a swarm of midges. You can check many more effects in your Discoveries menu. I think I should channel a more Yu-Gi-Oh like voice. You can include as many repeat copies of attackers and effect cards in your deck as you want. Now for mini-boss cards. They work like effect cards, but you can only have 2 copies in your deck, and no duplicates. Boss cards also work like effect cards. Each deck can only include 1 boss card. Each card has a TP cost required to play it. You get a set amount of TP each turn. Oh, Joey Wheeler? Okay, I'll try. At the end of each turn, your TP is restored, so go wild with your plays. To summarize, your deck must contain 15 cards, 1 boss, 2 unique mini-bosses, and 12 attacker or effect cards which may be duplicates. Now, try building your deck. Time to build your deck. Select a boss card. For Venus's Buds. I don't think I have Venus's... Oh, I do, okay. We'll go with Spider for now. Select 2 mini boss cards. You cannot select repeats. Oh, Mothava and Zasp. Those sound good. Coin 3, summon Venus's... Select your battle cards. You can still select 12 cards. Okay, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we exclude 2 cards. Where did all these people come from, by the way? Where did they suddenly come from? Oh, no, not the cards. I mean the background people. It was pretty seclusive, or it looked pretty empty earlier. So where do they just come from? Okay, so let's get some... It's like, this is like Hearthstone. Okay, it kind of reminds me of Hearthstone, actually. So let's see. Okay, this essentially mentioned that, this is not Hearthstone. Okay, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! We are gonna treat this like Yu-Gi-Oh! It does feel more like Hearthstone, though. Oh, so it's not a single one of these, okay. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way, so screw it. We have no plan, we are just literally just going through it. I'm not going to strategize at this time at night. Let me say that right now. Would you like to save this? No. During a match, your cards will be shown on the left side. Your opponents will be on the right side. Mine are turned back, of course, but you can tell they're tied through their back. I'm holding a mini-boss and 2 attacker or effect cards. Attacker and effect cards share the same back. Leaves you wondering, right? Use as many cards as your TP allows you to and try to win the round. Whoever gets the highest attack wins the round, inflicting damage to the loser's HP. This is a bit obvious, but reduce the opponent's HP to 0 and you'll win the match. What a mouthful. Well, let's start the duel! I'll be holding back during the practice match, okay? Pick your cards and give it your all. Oh, those numbers are kind of small, actually. Interesting, okay. By the way, all cards used in a turn are shuffled back into your deck. Maybe you'll see them again. That should cover everything. Let's continue. Alright, okay, alright. Oh, that's cool too. I just noticed in the background, Kabu and V, it looks like they're cheering, it looks like they're enjoying and cheering on their friend. I like it. Okay, so TP counter goes up each turn, alright. Alright, let's try this time. Five. Ooh, this is good. They still have 2 health, okay. 6 this time. Interesting, I understand how this works now. Okay, I get it. This is a pretty fun game. I like it. Sure, let's try this. I think she got me. I'm still looking at the background. As minor as that is, I really am liking that you could see Leaf's friend watching the game as it plays, and they respond to it. That is nice. Kind of cute, too. Let's try this. Oh, no. Numbers keeps on going up. Alright, let's go all the attack. Oh, you arse! Okay, I see how it is. Draw your last pathetic card. Let's end this round. You do not have the unstoppable Exodia, I see. Well done. Well done. Seems you're ready for the real thing. If you're ready for the real thing, let's get it started. Alright. Okay, so anything new? Alright, same as before. Alright, same. Hey there! Come for some spy data? Sorry, it doesn't seem like I have anything that might interest you right now. Doppel's berry juice. Nah. Alright, just give me a holler if you get thirsty. Come to Uncle Shades for the latest, hottest medals around, haven't you? We like to see more medals. Aha! So they do this again, okay. This is super good. I would like this, actually. Especially considering how poor my blocks are. I'll take it. That's a Super Block Plus medal. For only 4 crystal berries, it can be yours. Gimme. Here you go, my lovelies. Come back if you still have any berries left to spend. What's that? Oh, okay. Just an XP booster. I figure that's what it was, but oh well, it's okay. I mean, I can work on it. We can practice, we can improve. Okay, what you selling? You can see all I'm offering right over there. Alright, same as before. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, same deal as before. Alright. But you should buy now while you still can. Okay, so, I think that's about what we got, everything we got here. And actually, okay, I had a delayed reaction to realizing what this whole card fight thing is like. It's like an underground fighting ring kind of thing. They treat it like an underground fighting ring. That's kind of how it is to me. Okay, alright. I like that though. That's the implication behind it. That's completely fine. Alright, so with that, everybody, I think we're gonna call it a night here for tonight. We got started on chapter 3, but we did a whole bunch of side quests, which honestly they were still pretty fun. But we are gonna call it here for tonight. I do intend to continue with Bug Fables. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and even with these side quests, I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna say as well, everybody, real quick, as somebody who enjoyed Paper Mario, like especially the older ones, this is super fun. I'm enjoying this. It doesn't have the polish like it does, but it's got a lot of heart, a lot of charm, and this cast of characters are great, honestly, and I look forward to seeing more from them. So the plan is going to be, come Monday, I'll probably do more Bug Fables. If I'm in the mood to swap over to Hades, I'll let everyone know. But for the most part, I think we'll focus on Bug Fables for the time being. We will see what we can do about the next chapter, but until then, as always, everybody, thank you all very much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had fun. And until then, everyone, please take care of yourselves out there. Please stay safe. And I hope you all have a good weekend. Until then, this is Roleplay signing out. Take care, everybody. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. See ya.